The SSC CGL Tier-1 mock was finally conducted live, and I'm here in front of you to discuss the logical reasoning section in detail, in depth with all of you right away. So let's quickly start this session, right? So, and for those of you who are watching this for the first time, you have logged into the channel for the first time, of course, do hit the subscribe button, but also observe the way I'm discussing this with you. I will also be emphasizing on how much time ideally you should be taking for the question and how much time probably the topper might have taken, so that you get a better comparative analysis. Okay, let's start. The very first question, interesting. The first two questions, in fact, were very interesting. The mock level was pretty good actually to begin with. They are straight away based on quant based calculations. So when 9 is subtracted from 2 by 3 times a number, we are looking for that number, original number. So that is x. 2x by 3, 9 is subtracted from this. So 9 minus 2x by 3 is not going to make sense. Subtracted from, I hope you know that language. Result is 47. So what is 25% of the original number? That means we are looking for x by 4. We are looking for the value of x by 4. Okay. So now look at this. So this is plus 9 there. That is, you can do it. You try to do this mentally. Plus 9 go there. So this becomes 56. 56 multiplied by 3 by 2. So this is 3 into 56 by 2. So first divide this by 2. You get 28. This is 60 plus 18. This is 78. 60 plus 24. 84. 84 divided by 4 is how much? 21. So this is my answer, option A. This has to be calculated mentally. Okay. How much time was taken by the topper? 46 seconds. So this is actually a decent timeline for this particular question. 40 seconds. Anyway, anything between 30 to 40 is decent. Okay. Next. Another question based on ratio. A ratio B is 4:9. And A plus B is 65. Find A and B. What is the sum here? 13. So 13 ratio factor is equal to 65. Value of ratio factor is 5. So this is 20 and this is 45. Just multiply 5 with these. 20 and 45, option A is the correct answer. Okay, you can also take the ratio here. Divide these options. So this is 5 by 4, 5 by 9. It's clearly visible. This is only ratio 4:9. Check it from there also. Okay. So option A is the correct answer. Time taken is 13 seconds. That's the thing we are talking about. Okay. Good. Next. Priya's father Manish. Some majority of the questions you could have solved it directly only. Okay. Priya's father Manish has a sister Meena. Meena's only daughter is Kavya. So hope you are able to now build that in your head right away. Okay. That Priya has a father who is Manish. Manish has a sister Meena. Meena's only daughter is Kavya. How is Kavya related to Priya? She's a cousin. But cousin is not written here. But what else is written? Father's sister's daughter. Indirect relation is mentioned. So option A is the correct answer. How would Priya be related to Kavya? Could you have said father's sister, mother's brother's daughter? No. Because we don't know the gender of Priya here. Understood? 37 seconds, pretty decent. Good time. For those who are able to manage in this time slot, whatever is being calculated here is okay, decent, not an issue. Anything less than this is even better. But anything more than this in a good range of 5 seconds is also fine, not a problem, because these are the initial stages. But as and when you gradually progress, you need to cut this down. So even the previous question where the person took 37 seconds can be brought down to 30 also. Focus on that, keep pushing on that. Every little second you can extract from this is absolutely gold for you. So treat it like that. While showing a portrait of a woman, Rohan said, so we'll start with the speaker, Rohan. She is the mother of the daughter of my father. So Rohan's father. Mother of the daughter of Rohan's father. So let's not assume this to be Rohan. So Rohan's sister basically, and she is the mother. So this is the woman. How is the woman related to Rohan? She is his mother. This could have been easily got or understood from reading only, from observation only. You didn't have to actually draw anything out. But anyways, next. Which of the following does not match the address below? Now we are very hard in the habit of actually matching the addresses, and that is how you are going to go through this question. Even no matter how good you are at these questions, but still you will miss this knot. A lot of people end up doing that. Okay. See, observe carefully. If you observe all the options, you will see that this is the only difference here. But how do we regularly do it? We will look for Karan Malhotra everywhere. Same. 91. Same. Maple Residency. Floor 2 is where the first difference arises. Here there will be a hyphen. So a lot of you eliminate this, thinking that this is not being followed. Okay. Then you see sector 11 is the same. Sonipat is the same. But then you see that here there is a difference. So you will eliminate this also. Okay, and here there is not a comma, so this is also missed out. So you will choose option A as the address, which is perfectly matching, but we are not looking for that. That is the mistake which we need to avoid. We are looking for the address which is not matching here. So a difference of hyphen and comma is not going to make an issue in terms of address matching if that is not, it is not very sensitive at this stage. Which one is not matching completely? This one, because of the pin code misuse, so mismatch. So option D is the correct answer. Got it? 23 seconds. Good observation. Next. Smart robot build flame metal wires every night. If the fifth letter of every second word is written in order, what word is formed? Okay. Fifth of every second. Fifth, if you observe, they're all five letter words. So you don't have to count each time, just look at the last letter. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Last letter T, E, S, T. So test. A lot of you will count it each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So why are you doing that? Because you've missed out the observation that all of them are 5-letter words. So fifth letter means they're looking for the last letter. Simply look at the last letter. That is going to save you at least 2 to 3 seconds here, or maybe more. Okay, 32 seconds. This could have been easily brought down to 25. I think 5 to 7 seconds could have been saved in this question. You could have brought it down to 25. I know the real mock scenario, real exam scenarios are different. I agree with you. I'm not demeaning or belittling everybody who has given this exam. All I want to tell you is this can be better, and this is up to where I'm expecting your scope to be. Challenge yourself to bring down your timings to up to 18 minutes for the reasoning section. 18 to 20, anything between that is fine. Anything above that is actually a challenge now, because you are not going to benefit from that. Okay, so try to push yourself for the boundaries. It's too soon right now, I know. I'm just telling you how you need to build your ground in future. Okay, next. So we just need to substitute and solve here. So $132 means multiply. This exponent sign means minus, at the rate means divide, and percent means plus. Okay, 96 divided by 8 is 12, and 132 multiplied by 5. So half of 132 is how much? 65 and 66, right? Yeah, so 66. So this is 660 minus 46 plus 12. 672 minus 46. So 626 should be the answer, no? No, wait, something wrong? Oh yeah, 626 is the right answer. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, unit digit will give it away, right? Next. Statement conclusion, and if you now observe, they are very softly, easily graduating towards passages now. Now, 1 or 2 line sentences are converting into passages. So observe that, okay? A health report shows immunization coverage in a region is at least 85%. Yet, outbreaks of a preventable disease were recorded. Investigators found cold chain breaks during transport, meaning doses may have lost potency before use. Experts recommend time temperature checking and periodic audits of storage facilities. So what they're trying to say is that everything was, immunization report was perfectly done. I mean, in this area, if there are 100 people living, more than 85 to more than 85 were at least vaccinated. Despite that, the communicable disease was spreading very vastly, which could have been easily prevented. So what was the reason? It was found out that there was a cold chain break. Cold chain break means it is a supply chain. And for supply chain for vaccines, fresh fruits, fresh flowers, there are a lot of other things which are perishable items which can degrade in normal temperatures at room temperatures also. So you need to maintain a cold storage. And that cold storage becomes a problem when you're transporting the items, the goods. So somewhere there was a cold chain break. That means while transporting, either the AC of the truck failed, or while loading it from there to there was a heavy temperature difference between the truck's temperature and the lab temperature. So when they were transporting the things from the storeroom to here, they were dropping and rising in temperatures which made the vaccines lose their efficacy. Hence, even if the people, 85% of the people were injected with the vaccine, despite that they could not respond well to the disease. These are the things which you need to understand automatically from this passage, right? So what are the conclusions? What are the conclusions means? In the end, what is the author trying to say? Why has he mentioned all these points to you? He wants to say that high reported coverage alone may not ensure protection if vaccine handling is poor, correct? So high percentage is reported. that coverage is at least 85%. That's a high number, but despite that, it was not a very good fight against the disease. Why? Because it is not going to ensure that protection is being provided, because the handling is poor. Yes, because there were cold chain breaks. Correct? Agreed? This conclusion is valid. Temperature tracking and audits can help address cold chain failures. Yes, they can. That is why they are being suggested here. Okay, so that's absolutely true. Coverage is more than 85%. A lot of people end up marking this also as correct, and it is clearly saying coverage in a region is at least 85%. That means it is greater than equal to 85%. Now pick up from the concept of inequalities. If X is, or let's say coverage is C, so C is greater than equal to 85%. Can I say C is greater than 85%? No, I cannot. I cannot conclude this, and that is exactly what is happening here. So this is incorrect. So only conclusion 1 and 2 are definitely the ones which are going to follow. And look at the timing, 73 seconds to solve this question. 1 minute 13 seconds. Of course, why? Point number 1, you need to read this thing. I know I'll take some time here, but please understand what I'm trying to say. You need to read this, simultaneously understand, decipher, look at the question, make a correct judgment, and then mark your answer. So it's going to take time. Remember, reading passages itself. Now this is a very small thing. Just imagine 3-4 questions like this, which larger passages. Then you have English also, you'll have RCs. So reading them itself, merely reading them exhausts you. Okay, let alone after reading, trying to decipher, connect the dots, and then coming to an answer. So that is why you will have to practice the reading section yourself. Okay, focus on reading the editorials. It's really going to help you at this stage only. Okay, now for a while you might feel that these numbers are related to the first letter, but it will go from here and here. It will be clear that they are not. If you look at the numbers alone, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, next number in between is 5 square. So this is gone. Okay, and the first letter is what? 1, 4, 8, 13. So what is happening? Plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. So plus 6 is 19. That is S. We are going to start with S. S25, only option C is the correct answer. Okay. 28 seconds. Very nice. Lovely. That's a good timing. Next. So this is a series given to us. Okay. How many such symbols are there, each of which is immediately preceded by a symbol and immediately followed by a number? So we are looking for a symbol which is preceded by a symbol and followed by a number. So basically you are looking for this triplet. Don't hunt for single symbols and keep checking this each time. Just look for this triplet. 2 symbols followed by a number. 2 symbols followed by a number. This is it. Anywhere else? No. Nowhere else you can find this. So there is only one set available. Option B is the right answer. Be confident with what you're doing. Don't keep on rechecking and repeating everything. 35 seconds. You could have reduced this. Correct observation will help you reduce this. You can bring it down to 20 seconds easily. Okay. Some question types, they actually attract a lot of attention from students, in the sense that they will unnecessarily pamper it more and end up giving more time to it. Now, even if it is not required. Maybe because it is their weak point. Now see, this is a very good question. You know why? Because usually they give you just 4 options. They will ask you what is the code for patients, and they will give you these 4 options. So then tracking and finding it becomes easy when you can eliminate simply. But here, they have given you each option as a separate code. Okay, so you'll have to be quick at this. Which of the statement is true? So the code for patients is NV. Observe NV wherever NV is coming. So NV is coming here. Okay, so wherever NV is not coming, okay, it's not coming here and it's not coming there also, and patience is also not coming there. So probably this is right. Okay, because both TR and SU, the other 2 words are coming here also and there also, where patience is not there. That means TR and SU can never be codes for patience. NV is definitely the code for patience. So option A is the correct answer. Okay, we just got lucky here, but probably if you look at the other options, without is LM. So we can see without here, but look for places where LM is absent. Is without there? LM is absent here, but without is not there. But LM is present here. Despite that, LM is absent here, but without is still here. That means LM can never be the code for without. Similarly, TR is here, but success is here. Okay, and success is there in here also, but TR is not here. So TR cannot be a code for success. I'm just trying to teach you how to eliminate in these cases. Brings for KP. KP is here, brings is not here. So again, this is not the correct answer. Got it? Look for options which might not be matching. If they are matching everywhere, that is your correct answer. So option A is the right answer. This is still better than finding the code for each letter here. 59 seconds. It took almost a minute. Why? Because not answering it strategically. 1 minute is too much for this question. You could have brought it down to 45 seconds. I won't say that this can be done in 25 or 30 seconds at this stage, but 45 seconds is decent. So 10 to 15 seconds we have spent extra here. And that, mind it, that's a lot of time in the exam. See, this is actually a pen-free question. How? All persons are standing in a queue facing north. Satvik is 28th from the left hand. Dhruv is 41st from the right. Satvik is 28th from the left. Dhruv is 41st from the right. We don't know how many people are sitting here, okay? Satvik is 28 from the left and Dhruv is 41st from the right. If they interchange, Satvik becomes 36. So this is now where Satvik is sitting and Satvik is 36 from the left hand. They're asking you how many people are in the row. Array, this could have been done easily with even mentally. So this is 77. 77 minus 1. Rank from both the sides of the same person minus 1 will give you 76. Option A is the correct answer. Easy. Pretty easy. Yeah, absolutely. That is perfectly fine. If your overall timing is between 18 to 20 minutes, that is perfectly okay, not an issue. But I'm expecting 18 to 20 minutes with maximum attempts and with good accuracy. Also, not every time are you going to take more than 45 seconds. Trust me, in some of the questions you might take approximately around 40 to 45 seconds, but somewhere you're also cutting it down to maybe 15 or 20 seconds. That is why also you are feeling that, you know, the overall average is still balanced. Anywhere, anything between 18 to 20 is fine. Anything above 20 is concerning. You need to push it there, right? At this stage, maybe you might take some more time, but don't worry. Keep your end goal in mind. That is the idea, right? बर्मन जी, हिंदी के लिए अलग चैनल है बेटा. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस चैनल वी हैव अनदर चैनल. उस पे 5 बजे मैं जो एक सेशन लेके आऊंगा वो प्योर हिंदी में होगा. सो इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश और इफ यू आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल विद इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, यू कैन लॉग इन देयर. आई विल डिस्कस द एग्जैक्ट सेम थिंग इन हिंदी ऑन द अदर चैनल. ओके, लेट्स कंटिन्यू. 31 seconds, decent here. Next question. 36, 8, 26 watt, 81, 70. Now they are going to confuse you here a bit. Initially you guys might take these as perfect squares, but you fail to realize that this is not a perfect square. So it has got nothing to do with perfect square. What else? 36 and 8. Can I divide it by a number? Anything related with 17 and 81, 8 and 36? Yes, I can do one thing. I can multiply 17 by 5 and subtract 4 from it. Okay, I can multiply 8 by 5 and subtract 4 from it. So what do I multiply by 5 and subtract 4 from it to get 26? So I'll add 26 and 4, 30. Divide by 5 is 6. It's that simple. It's that simple. Okay, so the right hand number I'm multiplying by 5 and subtracting 4 to get the left hand number, which gives me option D as the correct answer. The only problem is we start thinking of it as a perfect square. That is where things go out of hand. Now, analogy based question, number series based question, even if they are simple, but you will take approximately 40-45 seconds there always, because understanding the logic is actually what takes time. But always remember, follow the 30-second golden rule here. If at all in 30 seconds you are not able to understand that what needs to be done, you need to drop that question and move ahead. Don't get attached to it emotionally. Now out here they're asking her which of the following interchanges of numbers, not digits, will make the equation correct. Now this will seem to be complex, but it is actually not. Try to use your brain here. Your final answer is an integer. That means this is 2 power something minus 3 power something has to be an integer, where 2 power something is going to be greater than 3 power something. Correct? Got it? Now, if I look at it that ways, what should be changed now? If I see here, 14 and 4 and 64 and 7, they are not divisible with each other. So they will end up leaving fractions here and this will disrupt the complete solution. Okay, I need simple questions here, simple solutions. That means 14, 4, 64 and 7, they need to change places. Either it is this or it is this. These have got nothing to do. So these two can never be your answers. If I change 4 and 7, what is going to happen? 7 is also going to come here, no? 7 is going to come here. 4 is going to go there. So this is minus 16. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 minus 16 is minus 13. 3 minus 13 is minus 1 by 3 raised to power 13. This is too much. No matter what you have here, you will never be able to get 13 as your answer as an integer. So this will also be rejected. Now you can safely tick mark on question D. I want you guys to reach, a level of confidence where if you have eliminated 3 options very surely, then you definitely know 4th one has to be the correct answer. You mark it and you move ahead. At this stage, if a smart student has taken risk, he has already done it in 15 seconds, less than 15 seconds. But those who can't take risk, what they'll do is they will solve it now. They will check it whether my answer is correct or not, which is fine, but not every time. So what are you going to do now? You're going to change the position of 16 and 14, 64 and 14. So 64 divided by 4 is 16. 16 minus 12 is 4. So 2 raised to power 4 minus 9 divided by 3 is 3 minus 14 divided by 7 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is 3 raised to power 1. So 16 minus 3 is 13. So option D is the correct answer. Got it? 68 seconds, 1 minute 8 seconds. Too much. Why too much? Suddenly, why certain increment in time? Because power. You don't expect equations to be in the exponent. So it just put you off track. Anything new is just throwing you off track. So focus on that also. How to build novelty in your system. Okay. Series based question. Let's look at this. So anything which is helping you out, like which is common across? No, nothing is common across. Okay, what else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There are 18 blanks here in all. So 18 blanks can have 3 into 6, 6 into 3, 2 into 9 and 9 into 2. I think most probably these two will not be the cases. It has to be either 3 set 6 times or 6 set 3 times. Now if I take 3 set 6 times, is it making any sense? I don't think so. U dash V dash dash L dash UV dash L dash dash UVL making some sense, but it's not very clear. So most probably it is 6 into 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what is happening. Okay. So U dash V. Can I just repeat the whole thing? U dash V dash dash L. Okay. So U dash V dash dash L. Okay, so double U double L. So this can be double V most probably. So this will be double U double V double L. Double U double V double L. Make sense? Look at the option. UVL, 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 UVL. You're just filling this 3 times. Option B is the correct answer. This is actually a good question. Don't underestimate this. This is not an easy one. And this is a appropriate time for it. The max what you can do is bring it under 1 minute, around some 55 seconds or so. But this is a good question. It's not very easily, understandable, comprehensible. Okay, number series. One thing is clearly understood here, that they are multiplying this number. Okay, 0.5 to 0.5 is multiplied by 1. 0.5 to 2 is multiplied by 4. 2 and 18 is multiplied by 9. So this is multiplied by 16. So what is happening here? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. So the next number I have to multiply by 25. Now 288. 25 means 100 by 4. So make it verbal. Make it mental. You don't have to solve it at all. This will be divided right away by 72. And 72 into 100 is 7200. So straight away in your head you have solved this question. Okay. 33 seconds. See? This is how smart work is done. Not only us, but the topper is also smartly handled this question. Next. All brunch is lunch. All brunch is lunch. Some breakfast is dinner. Wait. No lunch is breakfast. Some breakfast is dinner. Okay. Some brunch is dinner. No, I can't say that. Some lunch is dinner. No, I cannot say that again. No lunch is dinner. I cannot say that also. Okay. But some and no here I can say they are either or. So either or exists in option D. So either 3 and 4 will be following. That means both the conclusions are incorrect. Combination of some no or all some not, and elements are same. So option D is the correct answer. 39 seconds. Decent. Not bad. Okay. Verbally we can do it again. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we'll start with N here. So we can delete 2 options. Option B and option D. And next is A, E, I, M. That is 9, 13, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, 17, plus 4, 21. N, U. Option C is the right answer. Converting letters into numbers actually is going to help you a lot. 16 seconds. That's the beauty. Very good. Next. Okay, 11:27. You're adding 16 here. 27:31, 4. Again 16. Again 4. So again we'll add 16. We'll get 67. Option B is the right answer. That's simple. Not an issue at all. 18 seconds. Immediately you can observe and get the answer that what exactly is happening here. Which is not related to this group. It's like classification but similarity also. Okay. Yogurt, lentils, custard, butter, milk. Yogurt, custard, butter and milk. They're all dairy products. Lentils are not. Lentils are like legumes. 17 seconds. Option D is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good job. Okay. Next. So you need to find the odd one out, which is not following the logic. Okay, 35 seconds the answer has been found out in. If you simply multiply these two, you'll get 323. Multiply these two, you'll get 399. Multiply these two, you'll get 288. But if you multiply these two, you get 208, not 218. So option C is the odd one out. Product of these two numbers is not following. 35 seconds. Okay, decent. Nice time. Calculation needs to be faster. P's, KV, CU. There is a slight, small little problem here. A lot of students do this. P opposite is K, E opposite is V, J opposite is Q, A opposite is Z. Oh, this is easy. So D opposite is W, O opposite is L, N opposite is M, E opposite is V. So W, L, M, V. Oh, luckily you don't have it here. Luckily. Otherwise, I would have given this as V, and a lot of you would have marked option D and come back. But the problem is, we haven't realized what is happening. These two are opposite, but these two are plus 2 plus 2. These are different, these are different. These two are opposite again, these two are again plus 2 plus 2. So these two will be opposite, you will have W, you will have L, these will be plus 2 plus 2. So this is P and this is 5 plus 2, 7. So WLPG will be your correct answer, which is option B. Got it? So this is what needs to be understood. Cool? So what is the point here? The point is, when you're checking for the first time, please check each and every letter, no matter how much time it takes. If you're checking it here completely, you can save time here. Okay. Next. Paper cutting and folding. See, this is full fold, then half fold. So half fold will open up. So this will complete as a figure like this. And then this will open up completely next again. So two figurines will be there. Apart from that, there is nothing else. So only figure 1 is the correct answer as per symmetry. No rocket science. 18 seconds. Correct. Good. Meaningful sequence: harvesting the grains, sowing of seed, watering the crop, selling the grains. What can be done here? So obviously you will sow the seed first. We'll start with 2. That makes option B as the correct answer. Sow the seed, water the crop, harvest the grains, and selling the grains. Okay. Option B is the correct answer. If you know what needs to be done at the first step, only you will get your answer. 15 seconds. See, in the end, a lot of time was saved actually. There was not a single problematic question here actually. More or less, we could have easily solved the whole paper and around 18 to 20 minutes, provided a lot of you have already been practicing for a long time. But if you are new at this, I can understand if you are taking even 30 minutes. At this stage, it is fine, but you need to push yourself. Gradually bring yourself out in the other zone. Keep attempting these mocks, keep practicing regularly, keep giving sectional mocks so that you get better at this day by day. Okay, don't be disheartened by what I'm saying. I'm only trying to give you a guideline that, okay, this is what ideally is good. But even if you are somewhere plus minus 5 seconds, it's okay, perfectly fine. Anything more than that, you need to work on it. Okay, look at tricks, look at sections, how you can make it faster. So there is a coded operator given. You need to find this for 9 into 4. So 9 into 4 means 9 plus 4 whole square minus 2 into 9 into 4 plus 9 minus 4. Okay, so this is 13 square 169 minus 36 into 2 72 plus 5. 169 plus 5 is 174 minus 72 is 102. Option B. Mental maths, that's all we are doing here. 29 seconds, and with that we are done and dusted with the discussion of the CGL Tier 1 mock, live mock, the logical reasoning section. Okay, one quick discussion I need to do with you. If you have also enrolled somewhere on the Oliveboard platform and if you're looking for a quick revision concept, a lot of you, what you generally do is you go through the whole video again. If you have watched a course video, let's say of an hour, After that, after a few days, you will go through that video once again, once you know that you're weak at that topic probably. Just that you might increase the speed at 1.5x, 2x, okay? But that was tiring, okay? It took a toll on your time. So what we have done is Oliveboard has introduced a 360-degree study kit where every video now of every course has been integrated with this tab. This tab is an auto AI generated tab which is generating accurate notes, detailed in-depth summary of what has been taught here. Apart from what the faculty is provided as notes, you are getting summary, you are getting frequently asked questions, you are getting notes, you can make your own notes here, you can get detailed notes, a more deep dive version of the summary, you can generate auto quizzes here, which are questions which are different from what the faculty has taught, and flashcards will be generated here for your easy and quick revision. Of course, PDFs will hold the notes which the teacher has taught already, and also each chapter, each video is broken down into brief small chapters, small units, so that you can only refer to the points where you have confusions in, essentially making this a smart revision tool. So go ahead and check it out on all the platforms, on the Oliveboard platform, on all the courses for your benefit. Thank you so much for watching it till here, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel right away if you are new here. Share this video across platforms so that others can also benefit from the same. Make sure I'm not saying it for the sake of it. I really mean it. If you're actually here and if you're actually benefiting, make sure you give something back to us. Thank you so much for watching it till here. I'll see you around in the next session. Till then, you guys take care. Bye bye. Namaskar. Jai Hind.